Hi everybody, Steven Zelman, Zelman Style Interiors. We're down in South Beach at 1000 Ocean. We're doing something different today. We're not showing you the process, we're showing you a completed job. This job was recently showcased in Florida Design Magazine as a feature. All right, and now this shows you what we did to achieve this beautiful space down in South Beach, how we opened this all up, how we gutted the entire space. It's 3,200 square feet, it's dynamic, it's spectacular. I can't wait to show it to you. When we first got here, this space was angled, or it had walls that blocked a lot of the views. It had a lot of small spaces, and what we did was we wanted to open this up. We wanted to be able to showcase the views from every room in the house. So when you're sitting in the dining room, you could see the ocean, Fisher Island. When you're sitting in the living room, you could see all the way back into the ocean as well. And then, because the ceiling heights aren't that high here, we wanted to do something really special. So what we did was we did a reflective ceiling. So when you're sitting anywhere in the space, you look down and you could see up to Fisher Island and see the beautiful cruise ships go by, and it really is spectacular. So we had the contractor come in here and take this place and gut it all the way down to its shell. There was nothing in here. What we built up was something spectacular. We built the rounded walls, the rounded ceilings. We were able to do some beautiful, incredible built-ins. And then we had to work within what the client had wanted, which was, they said, you know, Steve, we love the ocean, we love neutral tones. So we went and we found neutral tone floors, neutral tone furnishings. We did every part of this. We actually custom made beautiful doors. Those doors were the fire rated doors that come with the building. And what we did was we skinned them and we redid them with panels, and we made a beautiful piece of art. We took this place from nothing and made it into everything. There is not one part of this home that you're going to look at and you're going to see that wasn't done, looked at, and piece by piece put together by Zelman Style Interiors. Now we're going to take a tour of this gorgeous kitchen. And this kitchen wasn't always so gorgeous. It was a lot smaller beforehand. And what we did was we were able to create space. Space isn't always what it shows. It actually is what you do with it. And this area here beforehand, the refrigerator was here. When we rounded this wall on the other side, we were able to create a pantry. Then there was a wall going all the way across here with a doorway where they had a washer and dryer. We pushed all of this back, put the refrigerator in here. We were able to use the washer and dryer in here, give them another pantry, and then of course they have their air conditioning unit. But when we did all of this, the best part was we were able to give them an incredible working island. So now, instead of them having just two sides to a space and making the room look small, we have a beautiful working island where they can cook at, and then they have a beautiful sitting area, which always takes advantage of this spectacular view. This is a wow. So now we're in this elegant dining room, and this was one of the most challenging spaces I've had in my years of designing. Mainly because there was a lot of blank spaces, there were a lot of dead ends. There was a wall over there, but this whole area that was here was squared off and back into the room. And the room started here. All right? It started 3 feet this way, and there was a coffered ceiling. So you were sitting here looking at a blank wall this way and looking at a blank wall that way, never feeling like you're part of the residence itself. It really felt like a dungeon in here. And that was a big important factor for us to have to make this spectacular. So what we did was we rounded the whole space, brought it out, right? Which we created a pantry, made the master bathroom a little bit bigger, made the powder room bigger. What we did was we pulled this out, did a rounded coffer in here, brought this out to this space. So now what you have is, besides the fact that we also created a beautiful art wall that becomes part of the room, but we look all the way to the beautiful view, which is what you didn't have before. And that's what we needed to do. Well, now we're in the pièce de résistance, the great room. And this room was, again, a challenge, but we were able to overcome it by doing some things that we felt made this space spectacular, and of course it did. We took down this wall here. Here's a resin panel, which behind the resin panel is a powder room. So now you don't see into the powder room. This is that beautiful rounded built-in that we put together. It was angled wall. We rounded it. We have a TV in there. Everything is electronic controlled here throughout the space. And we created a bar as well. So when you look back into that area, you'll see a bar, and that lights up at night like nothing else. It really makes for a spectacular space. And what I think is the best part of this space is the ceiling, which is a stretched vinyl. We can mirror what's going on. It's really fun to be able to sit here and see into the ceiling and see what's going on down in the water. Pretty cool. So now we're in the master bathroom. And one of the trends now where space is very important is they're taking out these tubs and they're putting in big showers. Then of course we had this all glass enclosed from one side to the other, where now we have both toilet and bidet in one. We created the entire wall where this was a small shower before. Now we've changed it all. We've made it one longer space, one much more utilizable space. and one that actually they live in and they like and they enjoy. And that's what we really have to do. We care about what our clients want and needed. And now we get to the master bedroom, which we always try to make sexy, fun, cool, but we also want to make it so it's elegant. And what we did here was we did a beautiful upholstered headboard, and then we mirrored both sides. And we did, instead of having lamps like everybody else has, or just light fixtures coming down, we did these gorgeous crystal chandeliers, these little pendants that are coming down, and we did 3 of them. But when you look in the mirrors behind, it looks like there are 6. But of course, the reason why we did these mirrors, when you walk into the room, you see the view, and that's what really makes this whole space spectacular. When you're looking out at the views, you're watching TV on a TV that's just floating. You don't want the TV to be something that is a feature that you're looking at. You want it to just blend into the space. And we were able to do that. Gorgeous shears that come down. We did the electrified window treatments. All electronics are done through the remote controls. And of course, we have a beautiful chaise for when you want to sit out and look and watch the cruise ships go by. This is a sexy room. Thank you so much for joining us and for giving us the time to show you our passion, our skills, our talents, something we love to do. We're so excited to show you this space, and I can't wait to show you the next one. I look forward to seeing everybody again in the near future.